Hey, Cosmic. Welcome in, sir. I'm just starting up here. Gonna make sure everything's working as usual. Testing out some redeems and such. How's your day been, sir? Oh, good. Glad your day has been good. You're enjoying Skull? Nice. Yeah, that was a fun time this morning. A lot of thievery and other shenanigans. Hey, Foxy. I'll throw you guys some shoutouts since you're streaming today. Let's see who else was on today. Megatron is on.
What in the world? Oh. Did you even move? Wait, I didn't move. I jumped. Shh! You didn't see the jump. It was seamless.
Game give you a slight headache after? Oh, the Malkin X?
No, you're supposed to wrap it, not
Is that the cause of our headaches? You on Monday and me yesterday? Was watching Malkin X? Oh no. Well, hopefully none of the games we're trying out tonight give us headaches.
Is that not a hit?
Alright, get this open. And here's the great question. Did I actually make the... I did make the rankings last week. Even though most of the games I played were only about like 75 or 100 points, I somehow made it. Alright. Let's swap over. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's not capturing the browser. That's not good. Un momento here. Oh, because it's... I see. Voila! There we go. Okay. It was looking for the name, and I was on the following. Drink lots of water, but you have a water team on your stream? I do. Well, and Foxy does too, if you're talking to Foxy. Mine is, this one, I think? Or did I call it water? Or did I call it hydrate? One of those things. I thought I had one on there. Oh, drink. Just drink. I'd be silly.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Go.
If I don't drink some gravy soon, I'm probably not gonna make it.
I actually got 2 big things of lemon water today to hydrate myself, to try and get over any headaches. It's kind of working. I'm feeling a lot better than I was yesterday, that's for sure. Alright, so to anyone here who's not been here before, and for the VOD and anybody watching, this is the Retro Achievement Review. And what are Retro Achievements? Retro Achievements are at this website, which I'll link in the chat here, as usual. Sorry for my regulars that you hear this every time, but I'm trying to be consistent about it. Anyway, but retro achievements are basically achievements for retro games that you pop in an emulator, you play classic Mario, classic Sonic, Zelda, Metroid, all those things, and now you can earn achievements in those games. You can take on challenges that are put together kind of by volunteer programmers at this site. You set up, all you do is you set up an account on the site, you start, and then you start playing on like RetroArch or any of these compatible emulators that they list on the site here under download. There's quite a few different ones now for quite a few different systems. And then you load up some games and start playing, and you start earning achievements. And can get these cool shiny badges for clearing out a whole set. This is kind of like a platinum on a PlayStation. I don't know if Xbox achievements must have something similar too. But basically, once you get all the achievements in a set for a game, you get a cool badge and can start building up this like wall of all the games you've conquered. So it is pretty cool. And we are pretty grateful to the devs on the site who put together these achievement sets for us and come up with new challenges for old games. Really breathes new life into it. So what we do here is we cover the last week's worth of new sets that have come out. I was supposed to go yesterday, but we're going today since I was out with a headache yesterday. And we then also do a kind of roll through the community and check out what people have been up to, what they've been playing, what they've been badging, etc., etc. And we throw out some shout outs to those folks who make it into the top 25 of my list. I don't follow the entire site, but anybody that hops in here regularly and wants to be on the list and followed, let me know, and I will follow you on RA. All right, so that being said, let's actually start with community highlights. So we're going to cover the top 25, and we'll start from the top here. First off, we got Truffle Waffles. Came in first. He came in with 1,800 points, 1843. So quite a lot. You just got back from helping your mom at work? Nice. Well, welcome back. So Truffle's been working on some Mega Man X3. This is a hack that lets you play as Proto Man. That's pretty neat. The massive Mega Man X collection on PS2. The Mega Man X collection on GameCube. Rockman X3, Mega Man X3. So Saturn and... So you recently got Saturn and PS1 versions badged. So it looks like he's just hitting X3 everywhere. It's pretty cool. Next up, we got Wise Man. Give him a shout out. I know he's been going through all the Earthworm Jim games. He came in with 1,806 points last week.
I jumped.
There he is playing some, what is that?
Why is it not working?
What is the name of that one? Not God Eater. That's anyway, it's an action game, pretty crazy. Anyways, he's been playing some Earthworm Jim. He recently got number 2 badge on Super Nintendo and Mega Drive. He's also been playing some Steel Empire, some Duke Nukem 64. Looks like he got that booted up. The original Earthworm Jim on Mega Drive. Bum. And looks like he's also been playing some 1943 on arcade. That's classic. And some Kadash on PC Engine. Very cool. Next up, we got Bo. Throw him a shout out here as well. And Bo came in with 1,466 points. Been playing a bunch of Tony Hawk. some Simpsons Hit and Run, some Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, some Kung Fu, some DDR on the Game Boy. You recently got Zoop Zoop on WASM badge. That's kind of a it's kind of a homebrew system, so everything on there is basically homebrew. On the badge, I should probably mention this, but our achievement of the week this week was the Super Mario World on the Game Boy Advance. The port of that one from Super Nintendo to Game Boy Advance. Looks like he got Advance 4, which is Super Mario Bros. 3 badged as well. So, good job, Bo. Alright, next up we got Arius. Arius came in with... Oh, just 1,001. Just over 1,000. Let's throw him a shout out here. He's been playing some Sword of Mana on Game Boy Advance. That was a remake of the original Mana game, which I think came over as Final Fantasy Adventure, or maybe Final Fantasy Legend. One of those two. He's also been playing some Goemon. I know somebody who's that's their favorite series. Some South Park, some Banjo-Kazooie, some Hexen. So looks like he's kind of been on a N64 binge here. Very cool. Alright, next up we got Draco. Draco recently, I just kind of recently met him. He's a fellow Monster Hunter. He's been working on Advance 4, which is the Super Mario Bros. 3 we were talking about. That must be Ari Roulette this week or something. Looks like he got the World E subset done. So GG's on that, sir. And got Cartoon Network Racing on the DS badge. That was I want to say we saw that one a couple months ago, several months ago. That's a new set.
No.
And he's doing some Mario Party hacks. Some Arduino games. Very cool. Next we got Benjamin. Haven't hung out that much with Benjamin. Make sure I've got the right thing here to shout out. But he hangs out with us over in, I think I've seen him on Wise's, and I want to say on Pulses every once in a while.
Really? So,
He came in with...
and then I saw... Jesus Christmas!
Draco got, I should back up a sec.
Bro,
Draco got
come on.
953. Benjamin
Hello.
came in with 919 last week.
Hello!
Hey, Turnbuck, welcome in. We are going over community highlights. Just
come on,
covering
you
the
shit.
top 25 from last week on my list.
Jesus Christmas!
But we're currently looking at Benjamin, what he's been up to. He's been playing some Glaylancer, some Battle Garega, some Pocket Fighter. He's almost got that one badged. Trip World. Trip World's one of the new games. We'll talk about that one. Maybe even play a bit. But yeah, welcome in. Welcome in, Turnbuck. And next up, we got this guy. And of course, my list is full of all the games I've been testing out today. But most of the badges I've been getting recently are all the Apple II games, because we have a Apple II Dev Jam going right now. And there's a way to look at previous mastered games. Here we go. Yeah. So I just did a bunch of the Sierra text adventure games. And I got the Achievement of the Week last week badged. So those were, none of these take very long. I think, yeah, I see like I got Mission Asteroid in like 20 minutes. 23 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. Time Zone took a while. I had to go through this one 3 times because I saving on Apple II is a little bit tricky, so I didn't save. I regretted it almost immediately because I got all the way to the end of the game, and then couldn't get the parser to show my ID to a clerk within 6 turns, and then they shot me, and I had to start over. So, fun times. But yeah, if you're ever looking for some short badges, these would make excellent peak streak badges, for sure. In retrospect, maybe I should save them for that. And you only have to do 6 of these for the Dev Jam. But anyway, welcome in, Stag. Good to see you. I guess I'll throw myself a shout out. I'm just currently going through the community highlights here. Talking about what we've been up to. All right, I ended up with 876 points this last week, which is really kind of crazy because,
Yes.
again, most of those games are only like 75, 100 points. But yeah, quick batches. And I wouldn't call them meme games either. They're just short, very short. Especially if you're kind of familiar with playing text adventures and can kind of figure out where to go and are good at finding maps for these things online. Or making your own maps. Next up, we got Necro. Necro, if you're familiar with Necro, he does a lot of democracy on his channel, where he lets his chat pick what he's going to play for the night. And usually he'll play something until like first continue, until he goes to continue, or until he's played for like 20-30 minutes. So his lists always end up kind of like this, where he's just playing tons of different things, a little bit here and there. But looks like he got recently Blob Attack on Arduino badged, Lemonade Stand on Apple II badged, Homebrew Zap badged, a bunch of progress on Rumbly Tumbly Adventure on PS2, Alundra 2 on PS1. He's working towards the arcade version of Hook. I think I tossed him that with the playing through as Rufio. So he got that one. GG, sir. And then he's been working on the Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition on GameCube, which is like Legend of Zelda 1 up through... I don't know if it includes Awakening. I think it includes Link to the Past and Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time, as well as the first 2. Bunch of progress through Odd Parents, True Crime. He's got True Crime badged, I should say. On some WarioWare on Game Boy Advance. And got the Achievement of the Week done, looks like. Cookie Mountain crumbled. GG, sir. Alright, let's see. Next up we got Nick Capricorn. Getting where I met him. I might have just followed his account because he was working on one of the games I was working on. But shout out here. Your Mario skills are rusty. Yeah, I had a pretty hard time with that achievement as well. It's I think the Game Boy Advance game feels like playing slip and slide. It's very, very slippery, and the physics are all off. I booted up the Super Nintendo version after getting the achievement for the Game Boy Advance and just played like the first level or two, and it's just like chef's kiss compared to the Game Boy Advance version. It's like, and this is just using Mario, not Luigi. They include Luigi in Game Boy Advance, and they give him kind of his own physics, and it's meant to be a little bit trickier, but just Mario, like he'll start running. And it's usual in Mario games that like you get a bit of momentum after you've run and jump and stuff, so you don't you kind of expect a little bit of sliding, but not as much as the GBA version. It was pretty bad. It was I vented a little bit on the Achievement of the Week channel. Maybe I shouldn't have, but I'm like, this is the worst platformer I've played this year. And I'm like, I've played I've played Holy Diver. I've played, I booted up Pugsley and played Pugsley for a bit, and I feel like the GBA version is worse than those. But I mean, it's still Super Mario World. You still get all the Mario power-ups, so that's something. Anyway, so Nick here has been working on Pokemon Fire Red, working on the the shiny set. Good lord, that is a lot of shinies to collect. Also, you got the looks like you got a bunch of the Oak Challenge done for Fire Red. Got a Hidden Objects game badge, and Escape the Museum badged. So GG's. Next we got Manny. Manny clocked in 811 points. Throw him a shout out here. Manny is one of the devs on the site. Pretty cool dude. Has actually given me a lot of help. As I've been trying to figure out how to play different things and work different emulators and things. He's been a good source of information, and he knows nothing at all about some of the Pokemon games, as the running joke goes. But yeah, he's been a good source of information, all kinds of stuff. Looks like he's recently been playing the original Mario Brothers. I think this is the one. This is not Super Mario Brothers. This is the one where you're. It's usually played as PvP, I think, with one person playing Luigi, one person playing Mario, and you're like going against each other for points or something. It's been a while since I played that one. Playing some Budokai on GameCube. That one just came out, so we'll be checking that one out a bit later tonight. Ballistic on Game Boy Color. That's a marble popper. I think we'll play that one a little bit tonight. Kingdom Hearts 2 is the one he's been streaming a bunch of, and Katamari Damacy he's been playing. Got the beat on that. GG, sir. Next we've got Foxy. Foxy came in at 799. Throw Foxy another shout out here. He was streaming earlier today, playing Makin X, which is his current request game. And he's been working on Chrono Cross. And then his feed's going to be listed all the games he played during
All right, here we go. Come on.
During breakfast stream.
Whoa!
He did get Star Tropics badge recently, so GG's on that, sir.
What?
That was his previous request game.
No.
And he played some Think Fast, some Extreme 2,
one sec.
some Gundam 79, and some other stuff on Saturday. On Saturdays he does cereal streams, breakfast cereal streams, where he'll watch some great classic commercials for a bit and try out one of the cereals from the 90s. Typically something that's still stocked, so it's nice and fresh. I don't know if Foxy's ever eaten cereal that's literally from the 90s. That might be troubling for your stomach. But anyway, he plays he plays cartoon games based on chat requests. So have a good I don't know, it's like usually like a 3-4 hour stream. Good time. He also streams Go on Mondays of late on Mondays. And then Tuesday through Thursday, he's typically working on request games at 3 o'clock my time, which is Mountain Standard, which is, I think, 4 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Eastern. Usually goes for about 2 or 3 hours. Good time. And then Free Play Fridays. We all, over on Scanlines, throw a shout out over there too. Free Play Fridays around, I guess it is around like 3:30. Cosmic Foxy and I and whoever else pops in are usually over there, just hanging out, having a good time, playing whatever. Yeah, it looks like I misspelled that. Next up we got Andy Social Network. Shout out.
It didn't let me get him. Whoa! Whoa! You did that?
I would never.
I think that's the
I didn't.
Dude, that's super rude.
I'm forgetting what they
Why
call
would
themselves,
you do
the
such evil
heroes,
Because you
the brothers. They do shows now on, I think, Sundays, Hate Night, but they are also on Scaling Heroes. That's Kin and I should remember the other guy's name. Anyway, but they're over on Scaling Heroes as well. Anyway, so Andy here, Andy's social network. He does two Twitch channels. One is all speedruns, and that's the Andy Gaming Network, and one is Retro Achievements, which he's relatively recently gotten back into. I think he was into it quite some time before, and he started hanging out with Wise and some other folks and got back into it. So he's been working through Prince of Persia on Super Nintendo. That's classic. Super Mario 64 on N64, Gun Knack on the NES, and Mortal Kombat on N64. I think he's badged several of the Mortal Kombat games relatively recently. Yeah, he's got Ultimate Mortal Kombat on 3. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 on Super Nintendo. He badged that one. And he's getting close to getting the Legend of Zelda port to Game Boy Advance badged. And the Yoshi's Island, which is Super Mario World 2, port to GBA badged. He's getting pretty close to that. So, very skilled player. Next up we got Chrono. Chrono shout out here. Chrono's a pretty cool dude. Very helpful very helpful member of the community that is always helping out with strategies and such for various games. And very skilled gamer. Usually badges things, pretty much everything he sets his sights on. A lot of things he'll grab as soon as there's a new set out. So shout out to our Abyss here. We'll talk about this one and play this one a little bit later tonight. It's a new set. He's almost got it badged. Looks like he's recently been going for the Super Mario 64 coin collector. I imagine he's had that one for a while. Yeah, so he must have just booted that one up. He got the new Super Mario Brothers on DS badged. Is that recently? Yeah, okay. Recently badged that one. And then Conker's Pocket Tales, which I think he did, that one we covered last week. So he got that one right away, too. Alright, next we got Apocalyptic. Throw him a shout out as well. He hangs out with us quite often over in Sark's chat and Pulse's chat. He's working on Final Fantasy III on the DS. Final Fantasy II on PSP, he got badged. Final Fantasy on PSP, he got badged. And he got the solo sets for Final Fantasy on the NES version and the PlayStation port badge recently. GG, sir. Those are pretty crazy sets. Next we got Control Issues. He hangs out with us over on Pulses quite often. Shout out. He's been playing some Rescue Heroes on Game Boy Advance.
Hop in this box, I'll sneak your
Final Soldier on PC Engine. Utopia on PC Engine. And Psycho Fox on Sega Master
Because
System.
I'm a cat.
Hey, Wolfie. Welcome in, sir. Looks like he's also booted up a bunch of the Apple II stuff. Alright, next up we got Theo. Theo sometimes hangs out with us on Free Play Fridays. And hangs out with us in Foxy's chat pretty often. Glad you didn't miss stream yesterday. Yeah, sorry about that. I had still have a bit of a headache, but yesterday was really bad. Today I've been keeping hydrated. I think that's helped quite a bit. So, anyway, I appreciate you. Welcome in, sir. Theo has been working on Mega Man Powered Up, some Dragon Ball Z Budokai. Again, that's one that came out this last week. Mother 3 on GBA. If you're unfamiliar with the Mother series, that's Earthbound. Earthbound is Mother 2. So that's a sequel to Earthbound. Sonic Blast on Sega Master System. And some Super Danganronpa. That's a kind of a detective murder mystery series. Pretty neat. Hey, Bo. Welcome in. We were congratulations again. We're going through community highlights first. We covered you pretty early because you were number 3. Congratulations, sir. Awesome work on Tony Hawk and some other random stuff. Lots of little things here and there. And Be Adventures. And Super Mario Advance 2 and 3. Or 2 and 4, rather. Danganronpa is great. I've only played, like, I think the 3rd one, and it's something. It's very unique. If your headphones is on too tight or is a little too heavy, that's probably not my issue because my headphones aren't particularly tight. But I appreciate the advice. Next up we got Knocker. Played the first and you watched the anime. Yeah, the anime is quite something too. It's pretty crazy, pretty fun. Very stylish. Very stylish. Next up we got Knocker here. He's been playing some Ape Escape. Got Earthworm Jim 2 on Mega Drive badged. Actually, I think he did that a while ago. No, I guess that was a recent badge. GG. And Super Bomberman and Super Nintendo. And he got Harmony of Dissonance badged. I think that was the last one he badged last week. I think this is from before that. But GG's Knocker. Always kicking butt. Next we got Suffa. Suffa's another one of the devs on the site. Very cool dude. Hangs out with us quite often in Pulse's and Sarconius' chat. And he's a fellow Dragon Quest badge wall builder, I would say. He's been playing some Final Fantasy V Advance. Working on the insane subset for Final Fantasy, where you have to go through and play through the game with every single combination. Super Mario Advance 2, that was, again, the Achievement of the Week. And then looks like he's been booting up some Falcom Classics. Does that mean he's working on that one? He does! Ooh, the Saturn versions of Ys 1 through 3, I think. Nice. I am excited. Do I have those? I already have those I want to play. That is awesome. Suffa, if you're listening, you are awesome, sir. And of course I say that, but I have to get back on track with the Ys games eventually. I started playing them and got super sidetracked. So one of these days I'll get back to it. Next up, we got Max, Maximilian, the former number 1 on the site, current number 2. He was out at GreaseCon. I think he was out at GreaseCon last week with Pulse. But he's been playing some WWF No Mercy. Back into Final Fantasy XI. Touch of Rayman. Touch of Mortal Kombat. And almost batched the Super Mario World port on GBA, which is the Achievement of the Week. So, kicking butt. Next up we got Nemad. Throw Nemad a shout out here. Like a type. Hey. Check this. Alright. Nemad's been working on Little Samson. He's got 1 achiever to go. GG, sir. Link's Awakening on Game Boy. Snake Rattle and Roll on Nintendo on NES. And Chip and Dale on NES. And Excite Bike. So, Excite Bike's hard.
Give me an item suitable for matching. Come on.
But Nemad's a pretty skilled player. The first time I think one of the first times I was hanging out with him, he was working through Silver Surfer on the NES, which is a pretty crazy one. But he got it beat. So tells you something. A lot of patience and discipline. Next up we got RVK. RVK hangs out with us over on Scanlines and on Foxy's chat quite often. He's been playing some Dragon View on Super Nintendo, some Carmageddon, some Operation Contra, some Donkey Kong Land 2 on Game Boy, and some Hollywood Pinball. And it looks like he just booted that one up. So, very cool. And then Sark, crazily enough, only coming in at 496. He was over at GreaseCon as well. So he was pretty busy last week over there. For him a shout out. He has overtaken Max, at least for the moment, and he's number 1. And he got the Super Mario Advance 2 badge. He got We Love Katamari. That was the achievement of the week, the previous week.
No.
It's getting pretty close on that. About halfway there.
No, don't give me a
And then he got the
stage,
beat
please,
on
my
Perfect
asshole.
Dark. This was one of his request games. I don't know if he's going to reset this one
Oh,
or
come
no,
on.
but the speed runs on that are pretty crazy. And I think Star Tropics 2 is his next request game. So. Next we got Stag coming in at 476. Congrats, Stag. I'll throw you another shout out here. He's working on Ape Escape on the Loose on PSP. And the Tokyo Extreme Racer Advance. Did you get the achievement of the week already? Or did you just reset? Because it sounded like you'd gotten it, but anyway. He reset the set. Yeah. It plays really slippery. It is really slippery, so I don't blame you. And you also got Nicktoons badged. GG's on that one. Is that a party game? A photography game. That's interesting. Kind of looks like that other game we were playing for Achievement of the Week. The something Pete. Polaroid Pete. Yeah, okay. So it is like that one. Alright. And I don't remember who Spam Tech is. But anyway, that is community highlights for this last week. Let's dig into some of the games here. So new sets this week. I know we had briefly talked about Shadow Tower Abyss, and I don't think we played any of these. So we played some Shadow the Hedgehog on GameCube. I think that's where we stopped. We talked about the iToy stuff. Yeah, so I think we'll start with Shadow Tower tonight. So this one's kind of a... I don't know if I'd call it an FPS. It does have ranged weapons and melee weapons. It's almost more like a proto Dark Souls type game, but it's more like the Kingsfield games where you play it first person. So I mean, it is first person, and you do shoot stuff, but you also stab stuff. So first person melee. Anyway, I guess it kind of plays like Hexen. You'll go back to Mario and Katamari when you're in the mood for them, because Katamari was fun. Yeah, Katamari is a lot of fun. So a lot of bosses in new game. Oh no, I guess that's saying beat it in a new game, not a new game plus. Clear these different areas. Open your data book while having discovered every area. Pick up your 99th cane. Record all the creature data. Collect all the equipment. Yeah, I think we did look at this set before. It's very straightforward. It's basically just play the game and check everything out. Oh. Man, I've been opening PCSX2 all night, and this is the third time it's asking me to update. I've been updating every time, so give me 1 sec here, guys. Put this guy up. So one thing we need to do every time it does the update, it replaces my sound files, which is kind of annoying. So we got to fix that because we need our Heo. Can't be earning achievements without the right sound effect, right? That's blasphemy. All right. Bum, 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 bum. I want to bring up Shadow. Except it's near the top there. There we go. And this one is translated. In fact, they don't even support the non-translated one. So, fun times. All right, where's my PS2C? There we are. All right. Let me make sure the tracker is updating. Oh, okay. That'll take me a few seconds here. It actually said offered up. He was offered up to the darkness rather than swallowed by. But no big deal. Close enough. Uh-oh, we lost our torch. Oh, it does not look like it grabbed it. I'm sorry, guys. Let's see. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh, Wolfie. Nice catch on the band there. All right. I'm going to restart this because that opening is kind of cool. So let's watch that opening together. And I'm sorry that I didn't notice that the OBS wasn't picking it up. I should notice that faster. Sorry. I did have the right scene this time. Yeah. I'm getting a little bit better at this. I think it might be because I updated, and that's why I didn't pick it up right away. By the way, I should ask, are you guys hearing the sound? It looks like it's not picking up the sound. That's not good. There we go. There we go. Looks like it's working now. It's got horror elements for sure. I don't know if I'd call it a horror game outright, but it's kind of like the Dark Souls series and the King's Field series. It's very much a spiritual sequel to the King's Field series. There was a Shadow Tower on PlayStation And this is a direct sequel to that game. Let's see. I could do 16 to 9, I think. Whatever, that's fine. Alright, what are our buttons here? Use, magic, swap, shortcut, look up, look down, strafe left, strafe right, attack. Attack with the R? The right controller? This is like, what? Is there one that moves the attack off? There we go. I think this might be better. Move, look, strafe, look. Yeah. Okay, shoot with the R1, attack, melee with L2, R2. And then use, swap, magic, menu. Shortcut for something, move, look. Okay. I think that's what we want. Did it save that? Yes. It does. PS2 has a lot of games.
その森の奥には一つの国があった。不可思議な力と儀式を持って民を治めた王は、傍らに異形の槍を携えてい
Mysterious power
た
derived from a
とい
secret
う。
ceremony.
王は槍の力によって諸国を平らげ、王国に未曾有の繁栄をもたらしたが、その陰
I think
で
it has the most out of any console, right? That or Wii? I'm not sure on Wii. I wouldn't typically count Wii as like having a huge library. Maybe including all the downloadable games. But PS2 definitely has the most just straight up games on it. And I think PlayStation 1 or Super Nintendo, one of those two is probably second.
その地を訪れた。
Though, well, actually PS4 might be up there now, too. A lot of shovelware. Oh, wait, what? I wanted to pick that up. King dwells in his dark tower. We endure the ages, but he no longer visits us. You who were offered to the darkness, seek his spear. Only the spear bearer commands us. Only he may leave the abyss. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it also has a lot of remakes and remasters and things like that, which probably shouldn't count as originals. How did we end up in a place like this? Hurry deeper. Kill them all. No way out. Here. Combat knife. Dead. Alright, I'm gonna have trouble with these controls. Oh well. Hello. Okay, that's pause. That's magic. That's menu. There we go. Circle is confirmed. Okay, so rings, clip, head. Can I go down? Arms, body. Got Got a combat, so it auto-equipped it. That's nice. Oh no, I see. Those are just the options. Got it. Okay. In fact, in the downloads, you're thinking only physical catalog. Ah, yeah. Okay. Still alive. Aren't those buttons? Hold on. I don't know if my attack button is correct. Should be R2, I think. L2. There we go. Can I attack? Why is it not attacking? Okay, I can shoot. But I can't attack with my weapon? What's going on there? Small combat knife, weapon L. Hey, Roto, welcome in. Popped his head off like a cherry. Yeah, I wasn't even aiming, so... Oh, shoot. I'm so used to games with the circle. Or with the X. As whatever. How's Wilds treating me? I badged Wilds, so I got the platinum on it. I still need to pop in and get more of the Mizutsune stuff. Yeah, it should be attack, I think. Let's just try. I really don't want to attack with the right stick. I feel like that's probably a bad idea. But why is it not working there? You have to hold it down? Is there some other button? Doesn't seem to... Oh, because I had triangle out. Oh, okay. Okay, so triangle, like, switches. Okay, so I have, like, a vertical and a stab. That's good to know. You've been playing Xenoblade Chronicles X. Basically enjoying your time? Nice. Pokey pokey. Got him. Is that a hat? Can I get your hat? Yay! We got a hat. Alright. Let's equip the hat. There we go. Now we'll take less damage, and we're more stylish. What is that? Okay. Can I use that? Can I poke it? Oh hey, you can slash the grass. Oh, you do have a stamina meter there. The circles are your stamina. I'm guessing the other is your MP. Hello there. You ready to get slashed? Ow. Here, have a poke. Have another poke. Alright, we're gonna have to heal somewhere. Probably. Pokey, pokey, pokey. What is... It's not interactable? Yeah, Can I poke it? Nope. I see some red guys. Pokey. Pokey. Back here. This is a pretty gory game. I'll give it that. It's cool though. I like this game. Sounds like there's more stuff back there. Oh, he's alive. Can I go directly through here? Pokey pokey. Nope. I'm a little curious. Do I have durability? I do. That's something to keep in mind. Got some other guys poked down there. Hello. Got some kind of money there or something? Hume. Metal bit used as money. Well, that answers that. Oh, there's no way over here. Hello. Come get poked. I said come get poked. Ah. That didn't work out quite as I wanted it to. What are these? Logs? I'm surprised the game hasn't given me any healing yet. Does the boat go to the tower? They got the others. Must find the spear soon. Oh, I hear bad dudes. Pokey. Oh, hey. You can one-shot them. That's good to know. Alright, we'll try and one-shot them from now on. Oh, you can do a horizontal. What do you know? Come back. Okay. Come back. Got him. Okay. More money. Oh, here we go. We can use that. Hi there. Here for a poke? Oh. That guy looks nastier. Here. Let's, That was a little anticlimactic. Wait, what? Oh gosh. I should let him go twice. He's still up. Oh gosh. Okay. Center mass. Another healing potion. I'll take that. Alright, so if you behead them, they don't immediately die. A mutated chicken? Hey, another healing potion. We need those. We're gonna need so many of those. Hey there. Feel like a pokey? Okay, that one stayed down. Better start getting ready for bed. I've been at this one. It probably is time to switch to another one, but this game is really cool. This might be the gem of the week. But thanks for stopping by, Roto, and have yourself a good rest. I don't have a crosshair. I'm a little bit concerned that I have limited ammunition. You wanna come down? Hi. Thank you for coming down. Hey, speaking of limited ammunition. Is this a save? Yay! Okay, cool. Cool. Perfect timing. Alright, I probably had more things I could have looted off the previous bodies, but this is cool. This is really cool. Alright, let's go back and pop out of this. Let's go back over to the ARIA review. That one's really cool. That is Shadow Tower Abyss on the PS2. Alright, next we got Frenzy. This one's a run and gun on the ColecoVision. So, jumping way back in time from the PS2. Let's see, so we got some Scorch Evos. Take out every enemy before an evil auto spawns. Navigate through a total of 25 mazes in a single game. Disable every unique machine in a single game. Okay. I get the feeling this might be a port of Berserk from the sounds of it. Because I think that one had the disabling of machines or something like that. But, let me pop this one up. Give it a go. Frenzy. You know, it's not coming up as a ColecoVision game. Alright, this one is, though. Okay, let's go over to the RetroArch scene. Alright, it looks like it is picking it up. Hopefully picking up sound too. There's no sound so far. One skill, one player. See if I remember the buttons for ColecoVision. Let's see. So ColecoVision came with like a little remote that had like 1 through 0, or 1 through 10 essentially. Star button, number sign button. Yeah. So I think okay, so our A button there is going to be, which is our circle button, essentially. It's going to be our button 1, and then button 2 is there. And we got select and start. Okay, so let's go with button 1. Can I... Do I only have one shot? Oh, wait. What? Why is it... Okay, I don't control player 2, and that's not the button I pushed. Remap buttons and Recharge is a puzzle game in itself. Not really, not usually. L2, R2. Let me disable, so I hit R2 there for speed up. Let me disable my hotkey there for that. Just want F4. Let's reset here. So, press button on keypad. This should be button 1. I think. Is it gonna go? Why is it not going? Oh, that was weird. Oh, if I touch him. What? Okay, why does that hurt? I don't understand what's going on there. Oh, I see. You have to hit the button in the direction, and you shoot. That makes sense. Wow, you die fast. Can you... Wow. And there's the evil auto. Okay. Okay, so... Press button on keypad. So I'm hitting 1 for skill 1. I would think. Can I... I don't understand how I got it to work before. Okay, so now it's going to be like... now it's going to be like skill 4. This is kind of ridiculous. Wow. Alright, well, first challenge on this one. Figure out how to actually play it. Figure out the controls. Oh boy. ColecoVision, folks. ColecoVision. I did play a Tetris game on there that worked pretty well. I don't know what I'm doing wrong on this one, but that's gonna require some investigation later. Anyway, that was Frenzy. It was indeed frenzied. I don't think you have to play it on the highest difficulty. You just have to have either navigate through 25 mazes in a single game, and disable every unique machine in a single game. And you do so to fire in that one, you have to be holding down the button the direction that you're going to shoot, and then hit button 1. So it's not just hitting a button by itself, which is just strange to me, but whatever. There you go. A lot of people have already mastered it, so it's not a difficult master, aside from just once you can figure out the controls, it's probably not too bad. Alright, next up we got Lexus. Oh, and I should be switching over to the art review here. There we go. And I'll close out RetroArch. There we go. Okay, so next up is Lexus. This is a falling block puzzle and a word puzzle on the Atari Lynx. So I just played a little bit, and it seems like you're lining up words, sort of words on a instead of Tetris blocks, you're dropping letters and you're forming words. So yeah, the Chivos here are clear different pages, and every page is basically a level. You don't have to put in many words to get very far here. Reach a score of 5,000 or more, 10,000, 25,000. So we got some score Chivos, and then beat the challenges, and beat the hardest challenge on drop width 5. All right, so let's aim for the page 25 on this one. Let's do that. We're looking for Lexus. Okay. Let's got some high scores. Standard or pages? I think pages is what we want.
Word page.
So we want 3-letter words. B-O. How about boo? There you go. How about dough? PLA? That makes a word? Do you have to do every page for that? Clear page 25. Just clear page 25. All right. Let's see how bad it goes.
Word page.
3-letter words. Still. All right. Let's try like habit. Maybe like a IE. I don't know, that was a word. Let's see. No. Ano? Like a year? Let's see. Looks like Wolfie's kind of game. Let's see. We're getting a lot of vowels. And a lot of, like, weird letters. Like, why? Oh, we could have had win. We could have had win. How about wob? How about you? No? Oh, it's, Louis. That's a name. I guess it doesn't count. Let's see. Snob. There we go. Amy? Oh, Mina. Mina works. There we go. We were playing through that Bookworm game on DS. That was pretty fun. Yeah, that one's kind of like what would I call that? It's not quite like a crossword. It's more like a like find a word or a word search. Vertical page. Oh, 5. Okay, so you have to do vertical words here. Lil? Roy? You do like she? There we go. How about het? Is het kind of this word? No, it doesn't. Do dough? Sure. Row, lie, like a lie tie? No. Man, we're just not getting great letters here. Zai? Let's see. Tis. No? Oh, I could have done the. Oh, this is not working great. Alright, let's do the. And yen. Oh, I thought we had yen counted earlier. It's PopCap game. They sure did know how to make some fun puzzle games. Yeah, PopCap did pretty decent back in the day. UEF? EO? I don't know. 3 letters is just not enough for most words. There we go. Net. Oh, dang it. It's not where I wanted it to go. Error. Let's make it. Oh, there we go. Go away.
Page complete. Word page.
Kind of sucks that you have to start from where we were if you had messed up. Okay, so we want 4-letter words now. Is it get a word? Yeah, okay, good. How about tool? Oh, ool. Ool is a word too. Till. Rat. Let's see. Rad. Rag. I was hoping to get like drink or drip or something like that, but we're not getting very much here. That's right. I was hoping for like an N, you know? Mer. Can't make mirror, huh? Obviously that's not the way you spell it, but... How about drift? Can I get an F? Gill. Gill's a word, right? Gilla? Gilla monster? Oh no! No! I lost my D. How about print? Hey, there's an N. Perfect. Oh, you have to get 4-letter. You can't do 5. I thought it might count. Okay. This is pretty tricky. This is pretty tricky. Mo. Huh. How about a mower? Oh, that was not the right place to put that. I'm just messing up left and right here. Aim. You do get points for these, but you don't get KSA is a word. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do here. There we go. We could make a UTE word of some kind. Oh no, never mind. Let's see. APE. We could do sofa. We can get an S. ARP. Mock. Main. Oh, I didn't realize that was a word. I'll take it. Grew a word? A row? Oh, I couldn't do feet. How about a U for foe? Yar. Eight, I guess. Yeah, we're not making much progress here, actually. Oh, here we go. Raid. We could do raid. Oh, I guess that works too. MRI? We could do MRI. Nope. MRI does not count. GNU counts. Okay. Fix? Sure. Wig. Can I get an S? Game? To make sofa? Wow. It's just it's not. Arn? Or like yarn? Or darn? Darn's a word. Sofa. There we go. Finally got sofa.
Page complete.
This is kind of hard. Because you don't really get the letters you want right away. I mean, I guess we could like pause it in between. Yeah, and then just figure out where we want to put words. But alright, so we need 6-letter words. We need 6-letter words now. Oh man. Because what's really hard here is like you can make a word as you're trying to make another word, and then you don't have 6 anymore. Then you only have 3 or 4 or 5. Wow. It is kind of weird. It's interesting. It's interesting. Yeah. I'm surprised it went from 4 letters to 6. It's kind of funky. Anyway, I think that's enough of this one. It's I was hoping to get to 25, page 25, but without really understanding the rules, I've built myself a pretty a pretty difficult pile to manage here. So interesting though. I don't hate this game. It's very different. let's go back over to the main page. I was hoping to get some more Chivos, but sadly. Alright, next up is a Bubble Popper. This is Ballistic on the Game Boy Color. Let's see, so complete level 10, 20, 30 in panic mode. On hard difficulty. Score 100,000 points. Clear 5 stages in checkmate. 10 stages, 25 stages, 50 stages. Alright, so checkmate's probably like a puzzle mode. Time attack mode. Time attack mode on hard. Complete time attack mode in less than 2 minutes. Ooh. 3 or more pop chain in panic or time attack mode. 7 or more pop chain. Okay. So I haven't played a lot of these games, but give it a shot. Ballistic. So I think what you're supposed to do here is get 2 or 3 of the same color together, and then the marbles pop. And you can chain together stuff by having like the three pop in an area, and then have stuff come together that's the same color, and then it pops. I think is how it works. Anyway, so we're looking for Ballistic, which I think I have. There we go. From Infogrames. I've actually played quite a few games from Infogrames. Game ends when the ball reaches the dead end. That's 3 or more balls to remove. Alright, let's just do checkmate. Oops. Let's try this again. Alright, so we gotta hit that one. That one. There we go. A lot of Looney Tunes games? Ah. Alright, let's do... I guess this one? Nope. That was not the right one. Okay, so in this one you have limited ones to shoot. So we have we do get 2 moons. We get a heart. And we get like 1 star. So I'm thinking we put the star here. And then here. Nope, that's not going to do it. Okay, we're going to have to put one of the stars with one of the edges, I think. I think. It's like here? Yeah, I think this will work. There we go. Alright, so we don't have any other of these. So we'll do that. And then it's got to come together. So we're going to need one over here. One over here. Boom. I think we're getting the hang of this. Alright, we just have 3 notes. So, if we have 3 notes... we kind of have to clear out the one in the middle, but then... Oh, we have 1 left over, though. Yeah, we'll have 1 left over. We could have cleared that actually as a full chain if we'd put... Oh well. Like if we'd put one... Like we will have to clear this one. But if we put one over here... Wait, what? Oh, because it hit the edge. Tee hee hee. Wait, so if I... What if I push it that way? Oh, no, I have to pop it there. I absolutely don't... you don't have a choice. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Okay, that was like really easy. Okay, so this is a pretty basic bubble popper game. So give it a shot if you're into these kind of it is kind of a puzzle game, but Marble Poppers. There we go. Tile matching with spheres. Alright. Next up we got Tournament Cyberball. I think this is kind of a football game. American football. Let's see. So, defeat different characters. Win a match with the Thunder. Win a match with the Invasion. Not only win a match, but do so while gaining at least 1 point during every period. Shut out the enemy team by not letting them gain any point during the whole match. Okay. Alright, let's give this one a shot. Pretty basic set as far as things go. Let's see, this is Tournament Cyberball. That's the one. Cyberball 2072. Oh, that's kind of neat. Alright, so I guess we'll go up against Davis. And we'll play as the Thunder. Sure. Oh, okay. I don't really understand what I'm doing here. Wait, what? Okay. Where's the ball? Oh, it's over there? I don't understand. Okay, I guess I tackled him. I'm not really sure what I'm doing. Anyway. I think we're just gonna quit it there because I don't really know what I'm doing there. I think like you can control one character and have him move over, and your other guys can do stuff. And you have, I don't know how many buttons you have on Link's. I think you have 2. Let's see. If I bring this back up. Okay, so you have A, B, and then you have option 1, option 2, which they put on L and R. An option is your start. Select is your rotate screen and D-pad. So yeah, you really only have 2 main buttons for most Link's games. So I don't know. If you're into football games, if you've already done a bunch of Tecmo Bowl, maybe give this one a shot. The voices are cool. The set's pretty short. Just not really. I'm not really a sports game guy as much. I'll play some soccer. I'll play some or not really soccer, but I'll play tennis games, and I guess I've played every once in a while soccer, or basketball, or even football every once in a while, but it's not really my favorite thing. Mostly golf and tennis. I'm gonna play a sports game. All right, next up we got Bubble Bobble, old and new. So I think this might be a port of the original Bubble Bobble, and then maybe number 2 as well, and maybe a new game as well. I'm not entirely sure. Let's see, so they want you to beat up to around 90 on normal. On super, beat up to around 80. Defeat Super Drunk. Now with Bob's aid and get the good ending, so it's probably in super mode. Without dying, defeat Super Drunk alongside Bob with super mode and get the true ending. Okay, so Deathless up to round 50. All the way up to round 50. Get all extend letters. Get the shoes and all 3 candles. Stop time with the clock. Skip rounds with the parasol. Breathe fireballs. Just basically get all the power-ups. All the different types of power-ups. Get a score of all the way up to 1,000,000. So I got multiple Scorch Evos. Defeat a bunch of different enemies with different types of bubbles. Beat 15 rounds, beat 30 rounds without getting a hurry up. Or losing all lives. So you can't continue. So you have to 1 CC and not get a hurry up. Beat 10 rounds without Bob dying. That's probably on super mode. Register all these items in the library. And the gold statue. Okay, nobody's mastered this one yet. Which is kind of surprising. There's a lot of folks on RA that are really good at Bubble Bobble. Graham Tams in particular. But VCT is also pretty good at that, and Knocker's pretty good at that. So a little surprising that nobody's already batched this one. All right, the little Bubble Bobble. That's kind of bad art as far as Bubble Bobble goes. This is like fan art version. I mean, it's not terrible art, but it's like, I don't know. That's not what I expected. This was our debut game. Do you remember? Okay. So it's the first game, but it's a remake of the first game. The Cave of Monsters. Dun, 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 dun. Yummy, yummy fruits. Oh, dang it. I messed up. Da, 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 da. Give me that sushi. Nom 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 nom. Dun. Dun. Yep, if you played Jack Brothers, or not Jack Brothers, Snow Bros. Snow Bros is pretty similar. Whoops. Can I get over there? I guess not. There we go. Banana! Da, 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 da. You move a lot faster. Your base speed in this is pretty fast. Yum yum yum. Nom 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 nom. Da, da, da. Wait, what? What? How did you have the ball? What? Oh, he shot a bubble at me. I think? I don't know how that happened. Okay, well, so much for going deathless. Darn, we were doing so well. Oh, foo. That was totally on me. Didn't have lives left. Oh, I jumped too soon. Oh, there's shoes up there! Dang. Did I get any Chivos? Okay, I got a score of 30,000, and I got a life. Okay. Well, there you go, folks. Bubble Bobble. You can tell I'm not great at it. I enjoy it. It's fun, but it's not something I'm good at. But there you go. That's pretty fun. Pretty good version of Bubble Bobble. Bubble Bobble. Bleh. All right. Okay, next is this one. Oh boy, this one. So we saw Foxy play this one over the weekend on his breakfast stream, and actually wasn't paying attention who was playing this one, so I'll give it a go here. But it is a live action with some like American actors speaking Japanese, with Gundam 079. So the original series. Did I transition over? I did. Okay, good. So yeah, it's a PlayStation game. It's a FMV game. You have to push the right buttons at the right time. I'm not gonna play the whole thing here, but you know, maybe just the first level and see how it goes. This is the one you translated for Welch? Oh, oh. Random jibber jabber, go! Alright, the setup for this one's super straightforward. Basically just complete the game, and then complete the game in one sitting. And I don't think you even have to... I don't think it's like even 1cc or anything like that. Oh, no. No, wait. Yeah. So finish the game in a single setting on normal without using any code. So I think the codes are basically like a level skip. So you're making that stuff up and you really thought it was what they were saying? Oh, yeah. That's kind of mean. If you're pretending you're just saying stuff. But whatever. It can be fun. It can be fun to make your own comments for a game or lyrics or whatever. They're just silly. Yeah. Bumpa. Wait. So they have live action scenes, but they decided to do this one in CG. I mean, the CG looks pretty good for PlayStation, but why wouldn't they just do live action scenes? Is it that expensive? It's so weird. It's so weird that they hired American actors, or you know, at least non-Japanese, and then it's still in Japanese, and like there's not, you know, there's not like an original that's English. Oh, did I miss something? Was I supposed to press a button? It didn't really give me any kind of... Okay. Okay, you can't just skip that part. Took a while to figure this one out. Different symbols do different things. Well, I mean, that much is kind of obvious, but what do they do? And what button is what symbol? I guess I should have gone to options and checked controls. Can't remember. Alright, I'm just gonna press every button. You have to be quick though. Alright. Hopefully it's one of the face buttons. I'm just gonna press all the face buttons. Are any of them gonna light up? Okay.
連邦のモビルスーツをもう一機見つけました。白いやつです。そこを動くな。すぐそっちへ行く。操作は簡単だ。戦闘コンピューターを起動させるだけでいい。
There, I'm pressing all the buttons. What? It didn't do anything. Do I at least get back to where I was? No? Okay. Okay. That's gonna take some figuring out. I don't hate FMV games, but those are you definitely probably should look up the manual for that one to really figure it out and play with it somewhere. All right, back to the RA review screen. There you go. If you're up for an FMV game, very basic set. A lot of people have already mastered it, as you can see. Hey, Leosh, welcome in, sir. It is going pretty well. We are going through the new sets right now. We actually started with community highlights, so got to see what folks were up to. Kind of surprisingly, Sark and Max were kind of low on the boards this time around. Chrono was, as usual, pretty high. Bo was pretty high, and who else was up there? Arius was up there pretty high. I actually made it up there this time for the first time in a while because I haven't played a bunch of the Apple II games, so those were pretty quick and got a bunch of points. But we were just checking out the Gundam game, which is an FMV game, Gundam 079: The War for Earth on PlayStation. It's basically you have 4 different options of things you're selecting. I couldn't figure out. It's not obvious which button is which event thing, and I think watching Foxy you actually have to do sometimes several of them at once, so I'm not quite sure how that works out. But it's it's an FMV game. It's gonna take some figuring out, but a lot of people have already gotten the badge for it. It's a pretty straightforward set. It's fine. We played Bubble Bobble. This is a really good one. It's a really great version of Bubble Bobble. The character art that they added is maybe a little iffy, but you still have the original game there, and it plays pretty well. Tournament Cyberball is kind of a football game. I couldn't really figure out exactly how things were working. It's been a long time since I played a football video game, but it's fine. Ballistic is a marble bubble popper type game. Pretty straightforward, very about as simple as a marble popper game can be. Lexus is kind of a falling block puzzle game like Tetris, but instead of blocks you have characters and vowels. Like you have I should say consonants and vowels, and you have to make words out of the instead of like matching them, you have to make words out of them. And depending on what page or what level you're on, you need like a 3-letter word or a 4-letter word or a 6-letter word. And it can get really tricky because if you're trying to make a 6-letter word and you make a 4-letter word in the middle, you lose the thing you're building. So anyway, pretty decent. Frenzy is like a Berserk clone, but it's on ColecoVision. I couldn't figure out how to get it started on a regular difficulty, so we were playing on the highest difficulty or one of the higher difficulties, and it's pretty tough. Interesting game though. This is your first time watching RA review? This is basically going over new badges that were added? Yeah, so we're basically going over new sets. I started out going over doing community highlights. So I follow a bunch of people on Retro Achievements. And I just go to basically the weekly, and we go back in time to the previous week. And then we talk about what people have been up to. Kind of go over the top 25. And then we go through the sets, and I've been playing them this time around. Sometimes I just pop up a video on YouTube if I'm feeling kind of lazy or if I really don't want to play something, But I've actually been playing some of these today, so it's been kind of fun. Look at Wise way up there. Oh yeah, Wise is consistently up there too. Wise, Bo, Arius, Sark's usually pretty high up there. Chrono's usually pretty high up there. Yeah.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Computer Aided Enrichment Center.
Thanks for the follow, Solar Wolf. Much appreciated. Anyway, as I was saying, like, we've been playing a bunch of these. Shadow Tower Abyss was the first game tonight that we covered. This is really, really cool one. It's like a, it's sort of a Proto Souls-like, but it plays kind of like the Kingsfield games. There's a bunch of different control types in there, and I was playing with number 3. Because number 3, like the basic one, has you do attacks with the right analog stick. So you can do like vertical attacks and horizontal attacks and stabs and things. If you do type 3, it changes it so your vertical is like R2, your horizontal is R1, and then you have like a stab on L1. And that was working out pretty well for me. And then you have the left and right kind of set up in a dual stick kind of setup. For getting around instead of your I think the usual way it plays is more like the D-pad plus the left analog, and it's a little wonky, I felt like, but good game, really cool game, very atmospheric. Anyway, moving forward, next up we got Oni here. This is a kind of a 3D beat 'em up, came out on PS2. I actually had this one back in the day. I think I still have it, or my brother still has it somewhere in our archive of PS2 games. It wasn't very good. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't very good as far as just a game. It was okay. It was it's a solid okay, I guess I would say. Let's bring this guy up. And then we're going to go to our PS2 scene. Here we go. From Bungie. This is before they did Halo. It's a very anime, very heavily anime inspired game for sure. But it's a Western game, so I don't know. I think we originally got this one because we thought it was like a Ghost in the Shell game or something. Or, you know, heavily inspired by that. I mean, it's obviously heavily inspired by those, but probably not as good as the Ghost in the Shell games on PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2. But it's okay. Ba-ba-ba. So you play this like mechanically enhanced, so sort of cybernetic, cyborg kind of character. Jinro. The Wolf Brigade.
Hi, Kanoko. It's me, Shinatama. I've checked our neural link and it's working perfectly. I'm so excited. Commander Griffin has authorized us to run through TCTF training program Beta 6. That means you're almost ready for field missions. First, let's begin with a few basic exercises.
Basic movement.
Will We'll use the track for the dash training sequence. But before we begin, you better warm up. That's it.
There you
You're
go.
dashing perfectly. Dashing is the fastest way to run, but also the loudest. Now dash along the wall of the room until you reach the end of the track. Good try, but you strayed from the track a little. The flashing lights will show you the parts you missed.
Oh, it's gonna have me to redo the whole thing? Oh.
Now dash along the wall of the room until you reach the end of the track.
And then get caught on all the little things.
Okay.
A little
That
slow.
completes our basic movement exercises. If you want to review your movement techniques, go to the data console you passed during your track run. When you're ready, we can move to the next room. Now we can practice some basic jumping techniques. That's fine. When you're done practicing, jump up to the next room.
Okay, it's a little hard to aim those jumps. Not exactly Banjo-Kazooie here. There we go.
Nice jumping.
Can
In
we...
the
Did we pick it
field,
up?
You can often find useful hidden items like this ammunition clip. When you're done practicing, jump up to the next room.
Come on, get up there. Ah! Oh, come on. Game. Now this is like the Mario Advance we were playing last week. Slip it off. There we go. Okay. There we go.
When you're done practice, well done. Sorry to interrupt you, Kanoko, but I thought you might like to watch this. Another trainee is accessing one of the combat practice programs in the room below. Jump up on the platform near the window to watch. Now we can practice some of those moves too. Let's start with sneaking. That was perfect. Now let's try some acrobatics. That's super. It's also important to learn how to slide. Let's practice by sliding under these moving laser sensors. Some enemies can be knocked down by sliding into their legs. Escape moves are a good way to avoid attacks when you're fighting. don't forget to dodge when you're in trouble. Good job! You know, the jump flip is also a great way to hit an opponent on the ground. Jump flip and land on them if you can. Try to jump flip over the wall to the next training area. Keep trying. Make sure you're moving toward the wall when you start your jump. Don't worry, there will be plenty of time to practice your jump flip later on. For now, just jump on the crate and then jump to the next room.
That's not very... You don't really get, like, a lot of height out of that. Whatever.
Let's learn the basics of hand-to-hand combat. Try throwing 2 punches quick. The second punch was different from the first, wasn't it? This is the beginning of a combo attack. Combos link attacks together in a sequence. Some attack moves can only be done at the end of a combo. That's super. Try linking other attacks to discover different combo sequences. Now you're ready to train with a sparring partner. Let's proceed to the first combat training room. Approach the training drone and practice your attacks. Don't worry, he won't fight back. Now you're ready to learn about the most dangerous kind of attacks, throws. When you're ready, proceed to the next combat training room. Throws are really easy to do. If you're close enough to an enemy when you attack, you can throw them. Experiment to see how many throws you can do.
Nice. Instant kill.
This training drone will help you learn about blocking attacks. See the border on the floor around the drone? When you step over the line, the drone will activate and start to attack you. Face the drone directly and don't attack it. And you can block its blows. You'll know that you blocked an attack if a blue flash appears. Be careful, Kanoko. Some attacks are so powerful that they can stagger you even if you block them. Some super moves are so strong they can't be blocked at all. When you're ready, proceed to the final combat training room and we'll learn how to fire and reload weapons. See the weapon on the table? It's the standard issue TCTF auto pistol. Pick it up and let's do some target practice. There are targets on the stand at the far side of the room. Try to shoot them all out. Now that you've fired all your ammunition, let's practice reloading the auto pistol. Pick up the ammo clips on the table.
Okay, can I pick it up? There we go.
Perfect. Let's try firing at some moving targets. Walk over to the table on the right. See the weapon lying there? That's a plasma rifle. Pick it up. I'll activate a training drone to walk up and down the firing range. Fire at it to disable it. Good shooting. Now I'll activate one moving side to side.
Wow.
You did it! Great
Yeah.
job! Now that your basic training is complete, you're ready to take on your first mission. I'm sure Commander Griffin will be very pleased with your performance. Don't worry, Kanoko. There's a lot to remember, but you'll always have your data comlink to help you if you need it. Your comlink stores lots of information about weapons, items, and mission objectives. It also has a help feature and even a diary built right in.
Okay, so let's try that jump flip again. You have to do both at the same time? No. I mean, I can kind of flip, but it's like, you don't really gain height. Whatever.
Give me another reading.
All systems nominal. She's doing fine.
This is a mistake.
You aren't really in a position to criticize.
The Syndicate is using the warehouse to shuttle contraband. Chung went underground to gather evidence. He failed to report in this morning. Find him, and get me what I need to shut the place down. Or shut it down yourself.
I'm on it.
Update.
Daodan latency holding at 27.1. Bioplasmic waveform stable. A Class 3 adrenal spike when you gave the order, but nothing out of the ordinary.
What are you sending her into?
It's a simple bust, in and out. She needs a trial run.
Good luck, Kanoko.
Listen, Kanoko. You weren't in any danger during basic training. But now that you're in the field, we better review your health display meter.
So, let's take a look at the achievements here on this one. That's enough of that one. You went through the tutorial there. It's pretty basic 3D beat 'em up with some third-person shooter kind of mechanics to it. Let's see. Complete the training program with 100% in rating. I didn't get 100% because I missed the jump. Probably. Complete chapter 1 from first to last on medium difficulty or higher. Hard difficulty. Okay. So you gotta beat the whole game on hard. Obtain 16 items without failing the mission on medium or higher. Must pick items from a standing position. Receive an item from each civilian in chapter 2. Okay. Obtain the 2 force fields in chapter 4. 4 force fields in chapter 5. Obtain all items without taking damage from the robots or electricity. Must pick items from a standing position. Chapter 8. Chapter 2, hit enemies 25 times with a plasma rifle. Without failing. Chapter 3, hit enemies 125 times with Campbell or Black Adder without failing the mission. Find the SPG inside the Interior Atmospheric Conversion Center. So a lot of collection achievos. There's some without using more than one hype spray. So basically don't heal. Medium difficulty or higher. And without using overpower. So I'm kind of forgetting what overpower does. Perform a running lariat on enemies 15 times. Hit enemies with devil spin kick 15 times. So you have to do all the different moves you can do. Stepping disarm. The leg catch move. Backbreaker, that's one of your throws. While cloaked and without failing the mission. Perform suplex. Deadly brain. Get past the laser tripwires without touching them, and then hit one of the enemies in the next room. Okay, so a lot of pretty specific chivos there for certain things. As a striker, as a tanker, it's Barabbas. So I think once you beat the game, you can maybe unlock some other characters. Probably what that is. So they want you to use some of those extra characters. I don't remember that at all from when we played the game. All right. Well, if you like these kind of games, might be kind of neat. I could see Wise going for this one, or maybe Chrono. All right, next we've got Hyperzone, which is a shoot 'em up, I think. Oh, rail shooter. Okay. Complete each level. Score a bunch of points to unlock different ships. Finish a stage damageless. Finish the stage at max speed and get a 1-up. Or with 333 speed, whatever that might be. Earn 3 1-ups without dying. Finish the game without having used a charge shot. And then score enough points to upgrade your ship twice in one stage. Oh, it looks like Necro gave this one a shot. Alright, Hyperzone. Let's give this one a shot. Maybe go for finishing the first section. Hey, man! Thank you for the raid, sir. Shout out here. We are doing the our review where we're checking out new sets we're currently just about to check out Hyperzone on Super Nintendo, which is a rail shooter. Thanks for the raid, man. What were you up to? What were you doing?
Number 3. So, we got it. If you don't make the sound, it doesn't work right. Son of a fucking... Oh, I don't even know how to describe what just happened there.
I don't know if these are power-ups or enemies. Oh, so X is kind of a break. Oh, I guess I take damage from breaking too much. Got a pretty easy badge, little Samson. Then you're working on Monster in Your Pocket. Nice. GG, sir. Yeah, I did see you made it to the so we were covering in community highlights just the top 20 folks that made it last week to the top of my list, and you were on there. So GG's. Alright, I turned on turbo, because why not? Okay, so this must be made by the F-Zero guys, because that, going to the MG thing heals you, kind of like it would in F-Zero. Thank you for the follow. Oh, you can't see the game. Oh, whoops. That's not cool. It's weird, it's in the right scene. It was working earlier, I swear. Oh, whoops, it went to the PS2 scene. My bad, PS2 scene. Black screen. That is my bad. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Thank you for catching me on that. I was just doing Oni before this, which was a PS2 game. This is kind of neat. I mean, I think I'd probably prefer playing like, oh gosh, I'm about to die. Oh, yeah, okay. Gotta stay on the road. Yeah, I'd probably prefer, the Cotton game over this, or, what was it? The Sega one, Space Harrier. But this is interesting. Oh, we got a boss. That was pretty easy. Turn into a pumpkin soon, so hope you have a good one. Thank you. Have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the follow. Multicolor Madness. You know, that was pretty quick. Let's do let's try area 2. But yeah, in this ARIA review, which I usually do on Mondays, but here we are on Tuesday because I was not feeling great yesterday. But we usually do just like cover the new sets once a week that came out the previous week. Okay, this is... I'm kind of getting this. A little bit. All about... Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. What? You have to watch out above and below. Oh gosh. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die, I can tell. Now you got... Alright, I got one more life. Oh boy. We'll just try to stay low. That worked. Alright. Oh, I did not hit the right button there. Oh gosh. There we go. Can only go left for the heals. Okay. Well, that was Hyperzone. That's pretty neat. That's a pretty neat game. That's a kind of a shoot 'em up, kind of like Space Harrier or the Cotton. I think it's Cotton Panorama on Genesis. That one in Space Harrier gave you a lot more freedom of movement, and this one you're kind of stuck in this like single lane, and you can't go too far to the right, too far to the left. It's very clearly maybe not inspired by, but it's definitely kind of in the same vein as the F-Zero games, as far as just like the little things here and there. And I think this is probably from the same team. That's probably why. But that's neat. That's very neat game. All right, let's check out the next one. Let's go back over to our review screen. Put out a Retro Arch for the moment. Okay, so that was Hyperzone. Pretty hefty set here. Wait, no, I was thinking of the other one. Okay, so this one, clear each area, get a bunch of points, unlock ships, get some 1-ups, finish the game without using a charge shot, score enough points to upgrade your ship twice in one stage, and then finish a stage without taking damage. So you don't have to do all the stages damageless. Probably just that first one would be the one to go for that one. Pretty neat game. Pretty neat game. All right. Next up on our list, we've got Game Gear. Or we got, sorry, Incredible Crash Dummies on the Game Gear. So this one's kind of, I actually played a little bit of this earlier. Every level is like a different stunt, and you're trying to get as many points, trying to cause as much damage, and do as many stunts as possible. Hey Dom Retro, welcome in. Hit your raid and dash, to call it a night. Love everything you do for the RA community. Oh, thanks. I don't think I do much, but appreciate it. And thanks again for the raid, man. Have yourself a wonderful night. Get some good rest, sir. But yeah, welcome in, Dom. And did I throw you a shout out, Emad? I think I did. Yeah, Emad's cool. I highly recommend him. Very energetic streamer, very skilled player. Unlike me. That's why I mostly play RPGs. My reflexes are not great. But thank you for the follow, Dom. Let's boot this one up. Currently looking at Crash Dummies. So you got to get 1-ups in various levels. Clear each week. Check out the sound test. Successfully complete an entire week without losing a life. So do a week deathless. Do well enough on any day's work to receive double the pay. Level select is allowed, but do not skip getting paid. Okay, so let's give this one a shot. So this was Crash Dummies. Where was this? I brought up earlier. Incredible Crash Dummies. There we go. Okay. Today you have to do some stunt work. Jump off a building and create a smash with the director. Don't forget to hit the target. Alright, so there's targets down there. Boom, boom, boom. We are up here. There we go. Oh, I died. Hot under the collar. Okay. I was just thinking I had to do as much damage as possible. So I made it to the target before, and... That was boring. Now we'll go back and have a smashing dime. Yeah, so it's too boring. So I guess you do have to crush the balconies, but you don't want to get hit by the fire. Holy badges. Yeah, we're trying. We're trying for more badges. Break that one. That one. It's a little hard to tell what you're supposed to break in this. I don't know. I think we're supposed to break all of these. Does that count? There we go. Smash test a new car. Air bumper. Pick up the air cans because the air bumper is a bit flat. Get some money. Oh gosh. Hey, there we go. Your job today is to test out a new ski slope. Try and hit as many flags as possible, but you must hit 15 to complete the job. Oh, it's ski free. Okay, I don't know if those count. Okay. Wow. That's too much. What? Oh man, this is easy? I would hate to see hard. Hey! I was pretty far away from that tree. Okay. Well, there you go. It's kind of a mini game in some ways, because like every level's a little different. I don't know. Let's try and get this double pay, I guess. Try for double pay here. Boom. I think if we maybe break every balcony, we get double pay. Oh, we missed one. We missed two! Darn. No! There we go. Alright, we're probably not going to double pay, but we got one without dying. Alright. We'll call it with that. On to the next game. But that was pretty fun. Controls are a little bit... Hitbox is a little... but not a terrible game. Imagine, we haven't played the later levels, so who knows? There might be one particular level that's pretty bad, but whatever. Next up, we got a chess game. Virtual Kasparov. Got checkmate all the different people in story mode. The Master from Africa. Grandmaster. Oh, I see, I see. So you get different different kind of tours that you're going on. Gotta go through Europe, through Americas, through Africa. Must have been started in the current session. Because you do have to beat these people in one session. Checkmate while playing is black. Checkmate while playing is white. Draw. Get a draw. Promote a pawn. Execute an in passant. That's when you have moved your pawn only by regular steps, and then you can when you get next to another pawn, you can move diagonally back behind it and take it that way. That's what an in passant is. Castle your king. Do a castling. Checkmate your opponent after clearing the board of every piece but their king. Checkmate in the least amount of moves possible in versus mode. 60 seconds or less elapsed on your clock. Promoting a pawn. Checkmate while castling. Oh, get a checkmate while you're promoting a pawn, and get a checkmate from castling. Well, that's interesting. Checkmate an opponent without losing by any 5 or more pieces. Checkmate an opponent while losing by any 5. I think that means checkmate an opponent after having only lost 5 pieces. The Great Escape. I'm mute to understand that one. Without any player being checked once. So get a checkmate without checking. Beat the hardest AI opponent in quick starts. Custom opponent with all 3 sliders set to their maximum values by checkmate or time. Accessing the change setup menu will avoid the achievement. The match must have been started in the current session. Checkmate Garry Kasparov 3 times in a row in story mode in a single session. The Deep Blue Revenge. Okay. I'm not gonna try this one just because, I mean, it's chess. It's whatever. It's a chess game. I might play this one just because I do like chess, but it's probably not very fun on stream. I mean, there probably are streamers that are dedicated chess players, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Is that even a category on Twitch? Now I'm curious. Are there chess players on Yes, there are. That's a whole genre. Okay. I take it back. I guess chess works okay as a game to stream on Twitch. But I'm not doing that today. We're just going to go on to the next one. But there you go. There's a Game Boy Advance version of chess. So if you like chess, give it a shot. I will, once we get DOS, I will definitely be playing Battle Chess on stream a little bit here or there. That's probably the only chess game I would feel comfortable streaming because it's fun enough with all the various death scenes. But regular chess is kind of eh. I don't know. Shogi's not too bad. Shogi has paratroopers. Alright, next up we got Same Game on Game Boy. This one is tile matching. Okay. Hopefully this will go better than Lexus did earlier. Let's see. Okay, so they've got a puzzle mode. In two-man game. I guess that's probably the puzzle mode. So it goes all the way up to level 100. They want you to solve every 10 in one session. They got a cheapo for you. Beat any level with the card pieces in Same Game. Beat any level with geometric form pieces. Slot machine pieces. Fruit pieces. Bomberman pieces. Interesting. Imagine Puyo Puyo Tetris on Game Boy. Hey Yoshi, welcome in, sir. Throw you a shout out here. Yeah, we'll give this one a shot. Yeah, load it up. Bum, bum, bum.
Okay. This is the last section. Oh, why did I do that? I used the wrong item.
Hey, Mario Kart. That's always fun. Or no, that's not Mario Kart. That's well, that's a kart game of some kind. That looked like a black mage. Alright, transition over. Same game. It's Kart Rider. Okay. The game died? Oh, okay, so it's like a free online game that the community died on it. Alright, we'll just start with level 1 on this. Let's do Barman. Why not? Oh, okay, so this is like, this is... Oh, wait, no. This is gonna fail. Oh, no, I guess we got high enough. We got high enough clear. Okay, that's different. I was expecting like Tetris, but no, this is like I don't know what I would say this is like. Okay, let's do that one, I guess. And that one. And that one. How come I didn't get... Wait, it was enough to clear... It was enough to clear level 1 to have 3 left over. You remember this game, just different graphics? They failed to survive global release. They're trying to revamp it for Korea before returning. Interesting. It's hard, because there's a lot of kart racers out there. There's the Disney one now that I've seen. I think Multipack plays that one pretty often. There's the obviously there's Mario Kart. I think there's like a handful of other ones too. Like Sega has dipped their toes into that one. Looney Tunes has dipped their toes into kart racing. There's a Shrek kart racer. There's actually like 2 Shrek kart racers. It's there's a lot. There's a lot of competition there. Okay, so I guess you have to get... Wait, 1,500 points? Does that mean you only have a certain number of detonations and you have to finish... Like, every detonation takes points, so it's like a subtraction system. Am I understanding that right now? So, wait, no. You have point 225. 441. Oh, okay. So, like... Every time you detonate more than... If you try to detonate that, you get a game over, I guess? Or something? No, that was the end again. I don't understand what are... Is it because I didn't get 1,000? No, wait. We have to get 1,500. So, like... That should give us over the amount, right? I think? I'm so confused. It's not the score amount then. What? I don't understand what made me win the first time and lose these times. They were the top Korean card online game IP at one point. Interesting. I think you need a high count. Match 15. Oh, you have to match it? Dude, that's rough. So I went over. Huh. Well, anyway, I'm not quite sure what's... I guess I'm not quite sure what's with that. Let's try Tume here. Zenbu no koma o eishite. Okay, so you're supposed to destroy everything. So I think we have to destroy this one first. And this one. And that one. And that one. And that one. Alright. So... Let's see, getting rid of the hearts doesn't really do anything for us. We could do it anyway. But I feel like it doesn't really buy us that much. Well, we got everything though, so that's good. This mode is a little easier. Alright, so that one. That one. Uh-oh. We messed up. Okay. So let's try that one. That one. That one. There we go. Okay. Huh. There we go. Yeah, hopefully we'll get some achievement here. That'd be nice. Okay, let's do that one. That one. There we go. That was easy. We'll just go for the first 10 levels here. I think we can probably get this one. This kind of reminds me of that other talent matching game we were doing. The one with all the yokai. I think we probably want to get this one, that one. Oh no. Oh, that's not gonna work. Nope. Zanin. Too bad. Alright, so... why don't we get rid of that one first? And then that one? No. No. Will lock you out? Yeah. So we want to get this one next to that one. So, and we want to get these together. So... maybe that one. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna get these hearts together. So we do that one. We'll get some of them together. No. Okay, so if we do that one, 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 that one. There we go. I feel like I'm getting the hang of this a little bit. Alright, so now I'm going to get these ones together. So, like, break that one. That one, that one, that one, that one. There we go. Okay, so now we want to get the bombs together. So, what makes the most sense here? No. That's what we just did. Like that. Nope. Okay, what if we do that one and those? Ah, that works a little better. And then if we do that one, that one, nope. I think we were kind of on the right track there, though. So maybe that one, and then that one and that one? Ah, ha ha ha. There we go. Alright, last one for tonight. think if we do this one and this one. And then that one. Nope. Nope. What if we do this one first? Nope, definitely not. Definitely not that one first. Maybe that one and then that one. Oh. I made the wrong move. We were almost there. We were almost there. Okay, so that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Hey, there we go. There we go. Alright, we got H-Evo. She's kind of cute. Yatta ne. Let's see. Awate... 慌てずに、じゃくり考えて、ゆっくり、慌てずに。I guess do it carefully? Do it carefully? And slowly? Yukkuri? I guess it'd be jikkuri. Jikkuri. You'll get through them one at a time or something like that. Or you got through them a little bit at a time. Alright, well that's a pretty neat game. You need to review Japanese, you're a disaster. Yeah, it's been a while for me. It's been I took Japanese in college. It was my foreign language. But it's been a long time since college. Anyway, let's go on to the next game. Are you calling tonight? Have a good one. Thank you for stopping by, Yoshi. Always appreciated. Alright, so that was same game. That's pretty cool. Next up we got Jackrabbit. This one's on arcade. Complete the third screen. Beat the first loop. Beat the second loop. Complete a loop without losing a life. Get a score of 200,000 points. Reach the second loop without letting the control stick return to neutral for more than a quarter of a second. What kind of Chivo is that? Basically, keep moving the whole time. Alright. Alright. I'll give this one a shot. It says arcade is the genre. So you never quite know what arcade games are going to be like. And this is from, what year is this from? 1984. So we can't expect great graphics, but we'll see. We'll see. This is Jackrabbit.
Hi there, I'm Jackrabbit. I love carrots and I'm very hungry.
So basically, collect all the carrots. Oh, without falling. Hee hee hee. Oh, it looks like we got. Oh, it looks like we got disconnected. Oh, that was in the way. Okay, well, that's lame. Okay, go down. Okay. Alright, well, we got H Evo. We cleared the first stage. How about that? Sorry for the stream interruption there. I don't know what happened with that. But we are back. Just sad. Sadness. Alright. But that was Jackrabbit. It's okay. It's basically a Q*bert. It's a lot like Q*bert, actually. That's okay, I guess. If you like Q*bert, you give this one a shot. It's not quite as vertical, but you're just kind of like jumping around, getting all the carrots. And it looks like you might just have like survive for that second stage. It's not necessarily getting all the carrots. Oh, you can do a bigger jump. That's interesting. Interesting. Okay. So you do have some other buttons. It's not just go in the direction. But it's a little weird. Figuring out the controls there. Oh, that's like a Congo Bongo stage right there. Look at that. Oh, and it wraps around. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So there you go. Jackrabbit on arcade. Actually kind of fun. Kind of fun. Not really my type of game, but not bad. Alright, next up we got Cubix. Robots for everyone. Racing robots. Alright, let's give this one a shot. And we'll go for another like half hour or so here. It's almost 10 o'clock here. I gotta get ready for work in the morning. But we'll go at least play this one. Where are you? One of these days we'll actually catch up. One of these days. Alright. Come on, RetroArch. There we go. And let's actually let's take a look at the set real quick. Oh, they have episodes. Okay. Win all 3 races in a row on hard difficulty. Okay. Without upgrades. Without upgrades. Wow. Alright. Obtain a full Celex meter in a race. Have all 4 upgrades purchased at the same time. Unlock all the races. Collect all pictures in the picture gallery. As player 1 versus mode, win a race in each of the courses on hard difficulty without using items. Win a coin race match on every course on hard difficulty. Okay then. We'll just play 1 race here and on normal difficulty. That won't net us any Chivos, but we'll I don't know. We'll see what the game is like, I guess. This is Cubix. Robot racing. From the 3DO company. 3DO company. Asylum Entertainment. Let's do medium. We got Cubix, Mazarlux, Don, Maximix. Grip required. Welcome to Bubble Town. Okay. Get a bit of a cutscene here.
Robots from the car as Dad drove me one day when I had a really great idea. Abby, Chip, and Mom had done just about everything with their robots, except race them. Cubix and I quickly found the others, and I explained my idea. It didn't take long to convince them. We needed somewhere to race, and I knew just the place.
A racing game with a story mode. I mean, we've seen some of those before. Usually they're more like Midnight Racing or something. Oh, okay. Let's restart that. Yes. Okay, so you use the left analog to actually like go forward rather than having like an acceleration button. So that's different. Remember this one? Multipack says? Welcome in, Multipack. Speed zap. Okay. Speed strip. Wow, this control's really weird. This is almost more like one of those RCM games. Oh. I'm in the back already. Oh man. Get out of there. That speed strip does not last very long. Ow. What a weird game. He like teleported. That was weird. Oh, I missed the whatever that was. Ah! I got some kind of missile. Okay. That's that would take some getting used to, I think. Is it just a racing game? Kind of. It's like you have I guess it's more of a kart racer. It's a kart racer, but it's like from an isometric view, and your control over it, like, I'm used to, like, you know, Mario Kart, Konami Crazy Racers, games like that, where you have a, you know, you hold the button down to accelerate and then you're going, right? And this one's you're just moving your analog stick to go, and it feels a lot more like, you know, one of those sort of isometric racers. I don't know. I can take it or leave this one. We'll go on to the next game. That was fine. That was different. Yeah, if you like the isometric racer games, if you like RC Pan Am or some of those things, I think there was one we played a little bit ago that got a set that was pretty neat. That was kind of like that, but it was on Super Nintendo. It was like pickup trucks, off-road pickup trucks with big tires. I'm trying to remember what the name was, but that one was pretty cool. This one's not as cool as that one, but it's okay. It wasn't terrible. Alright, next up we got Tomb Raider. Super Off-Road. Yeah, Super Off-Road. That was what it was. and then RC Pro-Am. Oh, I keep saying Pan Am. Pan Am. like the old airline. I think there's an airline, it's Pan Am. Anyway, but it's Pro-Am. Yeah, RC Pro-Am. Cosmic knows what I'm talking about. Anyway, I think this is just a combo of Tomb Raider 1 through 3. I think. This is on PS2. Beat the final conflict and finish the game. Defeat the T-Rex without using medikits on hard. Game difficulty matches what was chosen last when replaying a level. Make sure to change it to hard before attempting. Defeat the Twin Centaur, Abomination. Final conflict time trial. Craft Menorah time trial. Complete any region on a fresh save while collecting every item, artifact, and relic. Any region. Equip the classic outfit, include any level. Unlock textureless mode, finish the level. Unlock all cheats and activate them. Okay. This might be just the first game. Because I would think, aren't there more levels than that? And, maybe it's just its own game. Anyway, we'll boot it up. We'll play the first level. Or some of the first level. Anyway. Bum. Oh, now we need to go back over to the PS2 scene. And it's taking a minute to so I set my PlayStation 2 emulator to preload everything in cache. So it takes a bit to boot now, for some games at least. I think this might be our last game for the night, because it's getting pretty late. Let's see. How many we got left? We got quite a few left. Darn. I'm not catching up. Oh well. Alright, looks like it's displaying. Start a new profile. Sure, we'll do widescreen. Wait, that actually makes it smaller. I don't know which is worse here. Oh well, we'll just leave it off for now. Produce proper results on television? No. Okay, we'll just leave those off. Yeah, it's probably fine. Your stream must have crashed, the timer's reset. It did. I got, when I was playing Jackrabbit, it, went kaput.
Now what's a man gotta do to get that sort of attention from you?
If that's the sort of attention you want, Larson, you're well on your way.
Sounds like fun. But I'm
Was Jackrabbit good?
Introduction.
It's okay. It kind of reminded me of Hubert. Like you're jumping around collecting. It's a little bit like Hubert plus Pac-Man.
My research department has recently turned its focus
I mean, you're not trying to like paint each area, but you are. It's more like Pac-Man in terms of your picking up stuff. You're picking up carrots in this case, and you have to clear all the carrots on level. And you're chased by some things. You have some pits. You have some random things spawn in that you have to avoid. So, and the use like an analog stick for most things. You can do like a jump that goes further when you press the button, but for the most part, you're just using the analog stick and you're avoiding things and picking up carrots. So it's okay. It was all right.
Vilcabamba continues to elude us, and my insistence that we press on in spite of these failures has morale low. I suspect Jenkins to be the author of this sedition. He simply refuses to accept the possibility that Atlantis...
You like those kind of games? Well, give it a shot. Give it a shot. I see.
Increasingly, I find it is Lara alone who remains untainted by academic dogma and open-minded enough to see this truth.
Not to worry, I'll find another way up.
I'm sure your guide understands your British English. He talks to you in Spanish. Okay, so this one has twin stick control rather than tank controls. So I think this is a different game rather than a remake of the first game. Do lateral jump. Push move L away. There we go. Ooh, okay. Grapple. Carrying, press X. Okay. Aha! That makes more sense. First game of the second series of the game? I see. But it's not a remake of the first game. It's its own thing. I think? Because, like, I remember an Ice Mountain being the first level in the first game. I think. There were 3 series.
Oh, allí estás. Mira, ya llegamos.
It's not a remake. Okay.
No sé cómo abrirlo.
Oh, that's not what we wanted. Oh, that's the wrong button. Do we have to climb up somehow? Maybe over here? You did a bit of study on it a while back? Cool. Ah, not enough momentum. Ah. Do I have to swing a bit to get the momentum? There we go. That just took some doing. Okay. There we go. Very welcoming. Wolves. Oh, looks like dichromate wolves too. Poor Pedro. He never got elected. Sorry, that was a really bad, what was that movie? The, Napoleon Dynamite? Napoleon Dynamite reference. Anyway. Checkpoint. Nope, too tall. Oh. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong button. It's triangle. Triangle. Triangle's the button you use to go fast. Alright. And I hit circle. Which is just let go. Bats! Not the bats! Alright, can we get up there? That's too high. I wonder. Hey! Hey! Nice. Can we pick that up? Hey, got a large map back. Nice. Why did it have to be bats, right? Oh, you're going for an Indiana Jones reference. I was going for a Nicolas Cage reference. Okay. Whoops. Whoops. Ow. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, hi. Okay. Let's try that again. Okay, let's try that again. Stationary press. Oh, I see. There we go. Okay. If this is the one Wolfie played? back? Is there somewhere? Oh no, it's over here. Oh, that's quite the ways. Is that where we have to go? Ah, we made it. Nice. Where's he now? Down there? Is there someplace I can drop that's not going to hurt me? Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more. Oh, that's not quite what I wanted to do. Small back, or okay, it's probably a large one. There we go. Alright. You played one of the older ones a while back? Ah. Okay. There must have been a better way to drop down. Okay. I didn't want to fall down. I don't know why it went down. Oh, that was dumb. Oh well. We played with some wolves. It's all good. Run away! Okay. That didn't quite work out. Hello there. Noise. And hello there. Let's see. Any grapple points? Can't do anything with these, huh? Can we jump up this and climb it? Apparently. Hey, there we go. Alright, so there's gotta be a way in there somewhere. Ooh, that's interesting. Ah. Oh. There we go. Maybe up there? And then back? Okay. Hey, there we go. Sweet. There we go. Alright, can we do anything? Get down there. Can we shoot the bridge? Hmm. Jump toward the rope. I want to get that other fang, though. Oh gosh, that hurt a lot. Why did that hurt so much? Hmm. Kind of wasting heals here. Oh, hello. Did we already go in here? Yeah, I guess we must have gotten something there. No, it was over there that we got something. That's right. Hmm. I don't see anything that would get us there, though. It does look like there's stuff behind it, though. Hmm. Right, we want to go up here. Hello, Austin. Thank you for the raid. We are doing the RA review where we're playing new sets. They came out on RA, and this is one of them. This is Tomb Raider Anniversary Edition. It came out within the last week or two. We're just kind of having a good time. We played a bunch of different stuff earlier. Some Jackrabbits, some Cubics. Shadow Tower Abyss is probably my favorite of the night. Alright, so can we change the direction we're on this one? Let me throw you a shout out, sir. Was that 62599? Am I reading that right? I think I'm not typing that. There we go. Alright. So I'm thinking... Oh, maybe not. Is that gonna hurt us? Oh, no. The Tomb Raider is pretty fun. Oh, we got him. Alright. I kind of expected there would be something back here. You just played your first Metal Gear Solid? Nice! How'd that go? Ah, this is how we get this. I feel silly now. Oh, you can't go back! That's lame. But yeah, how'd Metal Gear Solid treat you? Another classic PlayStation game. Just getting the achievement of the month started? Nice. Yeah, I got the achievement of the week, but I haven't gotten started on achievement of the month yet. But that is indeed Metal Gear Solid 2 this month. And I think there might be other stuff down here. Let's see. There's a way back up. Alright, let's just go. Forward and backward. Go. And how does one get over there? Might just be... I'm jumping from here. Do we have enough? Nope, nope, nope. What was a bit confusing, but got through the first section. Had a fun time with Super Mario World. I did not have a great time with Super Mario. I got the achievement of the week, but it was, that is the slipperiest platformer I have ever played. By far. Just, Mario goes everywhere. I don't see... it's just a health pack. But I'm a little surprised you can't just start, like, changing the direction that the rope is swinging. Like, you know, forward just goes that way. Oh, but no. Oh. Okay, so you can kind of. I should probably go down it a bit. There we go. There we go. That's what we're talking about. A little more. Ah. There we go. Alright, I think I'm getting the hang of this Tomb Raider thing. It's fun. Alright, any other goodies here? Yes, there are. What was that one? Do we have... Oh, there we go. Okay. I think that was just a, health kit of some kind. What awaits us in the tomb that we raid? Aha. There we go. Is there any good stuff down there, though? Doesn't seem like it. What? Try that again. There we go. Alright. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Thoughts on oh, I didn't realize you had a first-person view. That's cool. Got him. What a weird place for a wolf to be, huh? Oh, hi. Ah! There were two. Are there more? Bum, 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 bum. Oh. Nope, can't get up there yet. I see. Oh, that's nifty. That is nifty. All right, so is there something like that over here? I guess there was. I was blind. I could have done that earlier. T-Rex time? No. Okay. Hey, there we go. We missed an artifact. We missed a relic. But there we go. Didn't unlock anything. Alright. Well, that's cool. I quite like that. That's, Tomb Raider Anniversary Edition. On the PS2. Pretty neat game. Oh, hello. Well, okay. Anyway, that's all we're gonna play this one. Let's move on to the next one. It is, well, it's past 10 now. I said I was gonna go till 10. Man. Maybe we've just been playing too much of each one. But, I don't know. Is Sark on? We'll throw Sark a raid here if he's on. Yeah, he's on. He's doing some, Star Tropics 2. Let's see. Let's go back over. Let me close out of this real quick. And go back over to our review screen. So for next time, we got, man, there's just so many every week, and we were already a little behind anyway. All right, so we'll remember to start off with Juiced 2 next time around. Some mystery case files. Yeah, and then I think tomorrow night we'll do some monster hunting. Get back to doing I got the platinum on Monster Hunter Wilds, but there's more Mizutsune gear to grab, and there is more do I try every set? Not every time. We don't always go through each and every one, but I try to, while I have the energy, I try to play them. It's I don't know, some of these, like Kingdom Hearts 2, that's gonna have a long intro. And I think most of us are pretty familiar with how Kingdom Hearts plays. We can probably just look that one up when we get to it. I've never heard of this one before. It's a Magnavox Odyssey game. Probably worth a go. Juice is just a racer. That's pretty easy to boot up and go for a race. Super Farms is a mini game. Yeah, so I don't know. I just kind of pick and choose which ones I'm going to play, and I do try to play a bunch of them. I've been trying to play more just because it's, I don't know, makes for a better stream. I think better show. But thanks everybody for coming by. Thank you for the raid, Austin. Thank you for the raid. I think we got one from Nemad earlier, and just trying to remember if somebody else raided earlier. But I really appreciate you guys, and hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your night. Get some good rest to those who are going to bed, and those who are sticking around. Let's go give Sark some love. He's fresh back from GreaseCon. I guess he did do a Sunday stream playing some Risk of Rain, but he's back onto his request list playing some Star Tropics 2. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm gonna do the rest of the week. Probably, I don't know. I've been kind of lazy about streaming, only doing the IR review, but I should probably get back to doing, I might stream Monster Hunter tomorrow night, and then I might start up the Achievement of the Month Thursday or Friday. I also want to start up Wasteland one of these days. That's a pretty neat game. And I need to get back on the Dragon Quest wheel. Anyway, thanks everybody for coming by. Have yourselves a wonderful evening. God bless.
Keep eating.
Alright, and for those watching on YouTube,